10 unreal places you won't believe exist on Earth. Who could forget Avatar's world of Pandora and how it turned us childlike as we watched with great awe the ethereal beauty and exotic inhabitants on the big screen? But what if someone told you that Pandora-like places really do exist? And no, we're not even talking about Disney's jaw-dropping 500 million recreated world of Pandora, but those real-life wonders of the world wrought by the Earth's natural forces. These places where I'm about to take you seem unreal for sure, either because of their majesty, rarity, or fantasy, but I'd bet they'll leave you half questioning if they truly exist. What's up, Better Believers? Are you ready to go on a journey to some of Earth's most amazing places? Let's start with number 10. Have you ever heard of the Door to Hell? We didn't mean your neighbors. We're referring to the Darvaza gas crater in Derwiz, Turkmenistan, which landed our 10th spot. The gas crater earned the moniker Door to Hell owing to its 230-foot wide crater that's eternally burning natural gases set in an empty landscape of a vast, sprawling desert. It's hard to imagine anything like it could exist beyond the movies. The real story behind how the burning pit came to be wasn't clear, but a well-accepted narrative talks about the Soviet scientists who set up a drilling platform to look for natural gas reserves. All hell broke loose when they punched into a massive underground natural gas cavern, collapsing the ground along with the entire drilling rig. Afraid of the devil they've created as the poisonous methane gas could escape, the scientists alighted the crater hoping to burn it out. Well, the crater has been burning for 49 years today. What an epic fail. If this made your eyes want to pop out, watch through to the end of the video as we move on to our number 9 spot. Number 9. At number 9 is probably Zeus's favorite place to strike his lightning bolt. Venezuela is known for many things, but one that's sure to stand out is the everlasting storm over Lake Maracaibo, Venezuela. This phenomenon illuminates the night sky with almost 280 lightning flashes happening every hour and is observed in most days of the year. This event certainly belies the idea that lightning never strikes the same place twice. Whoever said it be struck with lightning. But while many have sought to explain the reason for the bizarre phenomenon, none of which gave credit to Zeus. Sorry, pal. The most acceptable reason for the occurrence is, quote-unquote, tied to features in the terrain, slopes of mountain ranges, and curved coastlines and combinations of those, as explained by Dr. Daniel Cecil of the Global Hydrology and Climate Center's lightning team. The irregularities in terrain generate wind patterns that are known to boost thunderstorms. Peculiar. Oh, and before we move too far ahead, make sure to like our video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications or Bop will rise from the dead and eat your face off. Number 8. Taking the 8th spot, fellow Better Believers, is the most psychedelic of all salt mines, which can be found in Russia. When we think of caves, we would often imagine a dark, eerie place with bat snakes and the like, but not in this place. It's probably the most majestic cave there is in the world, and why not? While the cave where the salt mines are located is deep beneath the city of Yekaterina in Russia, they're truly worth the trip as the beauty that awaits is incomparable. The mind-bending and vividly colored designs seemingly imprinted on the walls are a product of a mineral called carnallite, which appears in yellow, white, red, green, and blue, thus giving an intricate palette of colors on the wall. These rivers of color look psychedelic, so make sure you're not high on anything when venturing into the mine. Number 7. A weird gaping hole on the surface of the lush green waters of a hidden beach in Islas Marietas, Mexico, made it to the number 7 spot. Popularly known as Playa de Amor, the hole is rumored to be a result of deliberate bombings on the island decades back. This place, which remains uninhabited, looks to be taken straight out of a romantic movie. With its wide, sandy cavern and the bright blue waters of the Pacific rushing in, you will surely be left breathless. It probably is the best place to be cast away, so be sure to have a volleyball with you. Number 6. And we're down to our 6th spot, the most colorful mountain range in the world, found in Zhangjiajie National Geological Park. These rainbow-colored mountains are nature's masterpiece, looking like an overturned palette of colors from heaven. Anyone would surely want to take a hike on a mountain this gorgeous, even when you are someone who's not so fond of the outdoors. This eye-pleasing scenery is just too beautiful to ignore. If you ever want to bring a person to a place you bet they would love, this place is it. And let the majestic sight do its magic. I can't help but get romantic. Number 5. Our next featured site is one you may never want to visit, as rumors have it that animals trying to swim in it turn to stone. Lake Natron in Tanzania is one of the most serene lakes in the world. But do not be fooled. This blood-colored lake has pH levels that could go as high as 10.5. It is so caustic that it could burn the skin and eyes of any creature that is not adapted to such ridiculously high pH levels. Its deadly water is said to be caused by the sodium carbonate and other chemicals flowing into it from the surrounding hills. If you ever badly need to swim and mistakenly choose this lake, you may never watch one of our videos ever again. So be safe, better believers. Number 4. At number 4 is the Huacachina Oasis in Peru, and is the only natural oasis in South America. What's so special about this oasis is it is inhabited by a community separated from the rest of the world by a seemingly endless desert, vast dunes, and pure nothingness. At a glance, anyone would be mind-boggled. It's hard to imagine how a gorgeous place could emerge in the center of a dry and torrid ecosystem. Folktale passed on for generations talks about the oasis originating from the tears of a maiden from the town of Takara who mourned the death of her beloved. If you say so. But if you ever want a sandy vacation, this place would surely be perfect. Number 3. The world's largest mirror, the Salar de Uyuni, located in Bolivia, is at our number 3. With a stretch of 4,086 miles, this salt flat is just a vast expanse of pure white. And on a sunny day, it transforms into a stunning reflective surface when covered with water. This place is so large, it can be seen from space and is said to be 8 times larger than New York City. This flat expanse of ground covered with salt and minerals was said to be formed out of a sequence of transformations from prehistoric lakes. Your childhood dreams of walking above clouds would finally come true if you visit this place. It's just such a gorgeous sight to see. If you ever want to tour around, know that you will be walking through a seemingly infinite vast space where you would continuously see yourself. Make sure you look great and don't wear a skirt. Number 2. Nothing special about most volcanoes unless they emit blue lava. Yes, you heard that right. The active Kawah Ijen volcano in Indonesia uniquely gives off blue lava, and that made it to our second spot. It's considered to be one of the world's most unusual volcanoes because, well, it spits out not red, but blue molten lava rocks. The reason for this phenomenon is its ultra-high levels of sulfur. The blue lava is a byproduct of oxygen being exposed to a collection of the gas and alighted by the molten lava. This place is recently gaining popularity among tourists. Number 1. On top of our list, the most unreal of all places and the one you would certainly not want to miss in your life is the glowing waters of Maldives. Who would not fall in love with it? It seems like a place from the epic film Life of Pi finally coming to life. The mesmerizing glowing waters at night is as stunning to the eyes as it is to the heart. However, it is not some voodoo that's causing all of this. Minute organisms called bioluminescent phytoplankton reflect a vibrant blue light and is responsible for its nighttime wonder. That feeling of walking on the shore and leaving behind a glowing set of footprints is like something coming out of a dream. So there you have it, better believers, the top 10 unreal places you now know exist. Aren't they the coolest places? Pass the word on and let your friends know of these exciting places on Earth. Who knows? You might have a travel buddy from the person you pass this video on to.